Hello everybody, Christian from the Coin Dictionary here, and today we're going to be speaking about the 1970 Switzerland half franc coin, going over its history, values, information, context, and more, and boy, there is some of that today. I want to thank MA Shops for sponsoring this video. ma-shops.com is a trusted online marketplace with ancient US and world coins, paper money, stamps, and more. So head on over there and visit their site, browse their selection. But here we've got the 1970 half franc. This is 50 Rappen. Today would convert to 55 US cents at the exchange rate, so that's pretty nice. There's already some value, even though this is just a 2.2 gram coin, 18.2 millimeters in diameter, so it's like smaller than a US penny. They've been producing these in this size and composition of copper nickel since 1968 and continue to do so today. Prior to that, from 1875 to 1967, it was 83.5% silver, but we'll talk about how that switched over. This coin has two different obverse types. So we see Helvetia, who's sort of the figure of Switzerland. There's 22 stars around her with the 22 cantons of the Swiss Confederation, and the 23rd star is added in 1983, to commemorate the canton of Jura, which was founded in 1979. The engraver was Antoine Bovy and the designer Albert Volch, and so that's the information on that one. Now there's multiple different mint marks. So here in 1970, there's no mint mark, and some of these coins were produced in Bern, the capital of Switzerland, while others of them were produced in London. Now, in the first few years, 1968 and 69, there had been a huge amount of hoarding because all of the Swiss coins were still silver, even though most of the other countries had stopped producing their coins in silver, like the United States. So there was a quick shortage, and they realized at some point that they needed to actually produce copper nickel coins, but they couldn't do that fast enough, so they employed the help of the British, who came in and produced them without the mint mark. However, in 1970, it was like the switchover year, and there's still coins being produced in Bern, and there's coins being produced in London, but they didn't do a distinguishing factor. So apparently people say that the London coins have a gray appearance and the Bern ones are pretty reflective. I feel like this is pretty gray, but I could be wrong. But there's no definite way of distinguishing, and in total, they have one of the highest mintages of 52,620,000. Now, in this condition, it's probably worth pretty close to that 55 cents number, and it can still be worth, I pull these out of world coin lots, save them up, and then you can accumulate a fair amount that's worth a good bit in Switzerland. If you have a really uncirculated coin, it might be worth about $2 to $2.50, but you're going to have to get it to the right collector because there are a good supply of these, so it's not going to be super easy to just sell to anybody. Plus, you'd have to pay for postage and do some effort, but I think it's important to emphasize that you shouldn't just throw these out because it's like finding more than $0.50 of value all wrapped up in a coin that weighs just about 2 grams. Thanks for watching the video. My name's Christian, and I own The Coin Dictionary, and I'd also encourage you to visit us at our website, thecoindictionary.com, and on Instagram at thecoindictionary. And I'd also like to draw your attention to some other helpful coin resources, such as my other YouTube channel, Treasure Town, which does more in-depth videos about coins and collectibles, as well as some resources like coinmeltprice.com, which shows up-to-date precious metals pricing, as well as the melt values of the coins that you own, coinsmetalscards.com, which will both be a marketplace and a news source for coins, metals, and cards, as the name suggests, as well as whatsthegrade.com, which will develop into a stickering service for already graded collectibles. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on some of our other videos.